Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play King's Bounty Armored Princess. So once again we are starting where we left off. There was really no reason for me to play off camera, although I think once we are done with Verona I will have to play off camera for a while. I talked about it last time. I will have to go through every single island, every single shop, buy all of the artifacts that we can find, and then disenchant them, get as many crystals as possible, then buy all of the important spells. We still missing Sheep, we are missing Blind, we are missing Turn Back Time. Those are the most important ones, and we are also missing some upgrades. There are some spells that I would like to have on level 30 that we don't have there yet. So hopefully after all of this we will have the crystals we need. But today we will just keep fighting. Here we have some, what is this, guardsmen, or not guardsmen, knights. We start there, and then I think I actually move back because there is another hero in this direction, and there is also a castle that we will try to liberate. Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. Cool. We have rage. We have everything that we need. Let's fight. How does it look like here? I think this is a fight for Ball of Lightning. And I'm gonna be a little bit greedy here and just start with flaming arrows right away. It wasn't too bad for a crit, only 140 damage. I was a little bit nervous what the goblins will be able to do, but this is fine. Whatever, I'll just use it here. It's not like we have to be super effective. We won't burn that much mana. Wait, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to attack and then next turn hit 3 units. That sounds a little bit better. We fly here or walk in this case. Come on, burn. There we go. I have to be careful, I don't want to end this fight before we pick up both chests. There is one. There are some things that we still need to pick up around here. I noticed there was a crystal here. There is some gold. But we're gonna do that when we are coming back in that direction. I want to keep fighting now when we have the rage. So this could be quite interesting. That's a lot of peasants. And he also has a lot of mana. And he's actually 20 in. That's a pretty nasty caster potentially. I have no idea what to expect from this guy. So I guess we just do double... Where is it? Double shekels. I definitely don't want one of my dragons ending up next to these huge stacks. Okay, this one is shackled. Oh, that's basically... I think that's a level 1 artifact, so that's 2 crystals. Wait. Okay, show me what you got. You got Phoenix. Phoenix we don't really care about that much. I think. No, we don't care about Phoenixes. It's actually a level 3 Phoenix. So he's a summoner. Okay, fine. Should be safe, right? Or should I just... Oh, what the... Did I mention how much I hate that I can't control the black dragons? Okay, I'm just gonna risk it. Attack from this direction. Hit both. Yeah, the damage isn't bad. Perfect, this is what I wanted. Oh, how the hell did that happen? They shouldn't have movement 3, or did I miss something? I thought they had movement 2. Maybe I just misremembered that. Okay, let's skip the casting for now. We may need a heal. We definitely need a heal. We'll see about the second spell. Okay, can we end the fight here? Wait. Yeah, we are standing on top of the chest. And because we have to pick up the chest, I don't think that we can actually end here. So one more turn. Okay, what options do we have here? I really want to save all of the rage, but... wait, they are level 4. Never mind. I wanted to kick this one closer to the other one, but we can't do that. In that case, let's just keep spamming flaming arrows. I mean... I'm gonna do it anyway, just to do damage. And just end here. This was actually pretty smooth. Okay, let's find out if that... what are we supposed to deliver? I think some gold. I think it was like 30,000 gold. We are supposed to deliver to this guy from the unknown island. Let's see if it's a trap or not. I have a message from a zombie who called himself your brother. Yep, that's the one. Okay. I'm actually not sure that I want to go back there, because I think we want to delay level 40 as much as possible, and if we finish this quest now, that's just +1 level for nothing. I will try to get like level 39 by just fighting and like revealing as many places as possible where there is a chance for us to get the geyser spell. And once we are done with LNL's, what would be the right word, the rebellion? After that, we don't have to delay anything anymore. But I want to be as strong as possible. I want to do as much as possible before we hit level 40 and have to fight him. Cool. Next, we have a quest here. This one we are definitely doing because that will give us access to another shop. Is this guy really invincible? I don't think so. Yes. So elves are definitely a problem. That's a lot of damage. They are nicely stacked up. It's a lot of barbarians. They are fast. I should slow down at least some of them. Well, what's going to happen? Let's think about that. This one should run into a trap. This stack will run into a trap. I'll be greedy, like extremely greedy. And just ignite the elves, hopefully, no. And probably leave the second cast for now. For a heal. Hopefully they don't target the black dragons. And I just hope that they don't have enough damage to one-shot one of the dragons. So... Wait. 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 Let's see what happens. Expected that to be much worse. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely not bad. I think I want to heal though. And now I need to figure out how to position. Let's see. If I move this guy here, he won't run into the trap. But I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Now we're gonna move here. Okay, that looks good. So now I think the plan is slow down the strongest stack. Once again, I'm gonna leave the cast. If we need the heal. How much damage was that? A lot of damage. Okay, fine, let's just play it safe. Okay, that was just helplessness, so we don't have to worry about that. And I think we can double cast Flaming Arrow here. Where is the chest? There. Okay, whatever, let's just pick it up. I was a little afraid that he could cast haste on this stag, but I would say that he doesn't have that spell. Whoa, that was really close. Ah, we can actually use Crushing Blow. I just realized that the barbarians will never get to us. Okay, we have to kill as many as possible. I didn't like the hit last time at all. That was the combination of the high base damage and helplessness. Look at that, there's 12 of them and they still did 100 damage. Do we end it here? Ah, sure. Okay, so it's another castle liberated and another level. This quest isn't as impactful, right? The one I talked about before was like 7,000 experience. That's a whole level here, 850 at this point. That's something you barely notice. So we can afford it to finish quests like this. Just not the really juicy ones. What did we get here? Nothing. We already have access to both. This is interesting potential if you have the full set for some fights, like fights where it's like very heavy physical damage, maybe with like lots of range physical units. This set could be useful. I don't think we will get the complete thing. Jade Bell, if you get this thing early, it's really cheap for what it does. You can have incredibly high damage build with spiders. And there are more items that buff up spiders specifically. This one is pretty important for the initiative. I mean, 50% damage, of course, it's 50% damage. Like, without that, the item wouldn't be that relevant. But the initiative for spiders, it may sometimes not seem as that much, but it makes this belt so broken. It's even possible to create like a late game spider build. You just have to accept the fact that you are probably not playing without losses. But the damage that you can get out of the spiders is insane. And there should be, let's see, there should be 5 types of spiders. You can have a full army of spiders if you really want to. I'm actually not sure if in this game are the icy spiders. Probably not, those were added later. But there still should be 2 like basic ones. Don't remember exactly the names. Then there is a fire spider, and then there are the undead spiders. So there are 4 types of spiders. Well, that's not really relevant right now. So castle liberated. We didn't really get anything useful out of that. Let's check if we can upgrade anything. Not really. We are still saving up for rage control. I'm actually thinking about going anger 3 before rage control, because if we don't get Geyser, we will have to rely a lot more on the AoE damage from the dragon. And without, by the dragon I mean the pet dragon, and without Anger 3 we just won't be generating the huge amounts of rage that we need to, for example, spam Dragon Dive or Fairy Phantoms. We may even end up with Anger 3 and Spear of Rage on top of that, so I won't disenchant this one. And that might actually allow us to do, I would say, Dragon Dive every turn. I don't think we will ever get enough rage to like do Fairy Phantoms every single turn. But that's like probably the plan B if we can't get the spells that I wanted to play around with. It would suck because this is more like a warrior approach. As a warrior, you get all of the rage very early, and you are relying on your pet dragon heavily. As an archmage, I wanted to play around spells, but what can you do? Sometimes you don't get the items and spells that you want. Let's pick up the crystals. I don't really mind that we are losing rage right now, because we will generate it back as we are killing this poor pack of bears. Yes, we still want to dig up those chests. There can be runes, of course. Oh, hey, blind. Okay, so there is another proof that this high level stuff can appear from random chests in super easy fights. That sucks. Let's wait. Half of them, more than half of them, is probably gonna die in traps. Usually I'd be like really happy about this outcome, but here we need a bit more time. And I expected to regenerate all of the rage here, but because they just killed themselves, that's not happening. Also, I expected to use more than 4 flaming arrows. Maybe I will do something that I usually don't do, but just slow down the fight to get the maximum out of it. Want to get at least those flaming arrows, because we are surprisingly close. We are over 500 now. So I want to get to 600 as soon as possible, and then we'll just free up our hands to cast whatever we want. Can't wait for that. Okay, now third castle. That's not the one. I just want to check what exactly does this guy have. 16 red dragons. Damn, that's a lot of units. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. At least 10 stacks. Well, that's gonna be fun. Right now, I have no idea how to do that fight if we don't get Gazer. Okay, can we handle this fight? 35 rage, that's a little low. I don't remember this guy at all. He doesn't seem to be a super capable caster. I guess the only way how to find out is to try the fight. And I think this progresses the main quest, so let's read the dialogue. Stop, proceed no further. Under orders of His Majesty King Dominion, I defend the noble Lady Magnette. I ask you to immediately remove yourself from the premises. If you fail to comply with my command, I will have no choice but to assume that your purpose here is to make an attempt on the life of the King's Sultana. Dominion sees the throne by force. King Frederick is true heir to the throne. Your traitoress protects and serves as usurper king. Yep. This is treason. It is my duty to arrest and detain all conspirators. Lay down your arms immediately. You will be destroyed. He didn't really learn anything. Now, oh right, we are fighting a hero, so we get extra rage right from the start. Question is, how do we want to use it? Let's start by Shekel. That's, I think, the best option there. Then I have to slow down this or this. You are level 3, so this stack should be easier to kill than the horseman, but I'll never slow down the horseman enough. So this will get the movement down to 1. If I cast it on the horseman, it would reduce their movement to 2, which is still like a speed at which they can get across the map at some point. With movement 1, it just... the unit's basically not doing anything with movement 1. And I think this is a fight for Ball Lightning. I hope the horsemen are the strongest stack. Yeah. Because that's the first stack we need to get rid of. Wait. It's quite a small battlefield, so I'm a little nervous about what the Inquisitors will be able to do. And how much this is gonna be. That's not the end of the world. There's a resurrection, another resurrection. Okay, that could have been worse. Let's take advantage of the trap. I might actually play around traps here a little bit more. I'm already thinking about the next turn, like how or what is the best way to prepare the Rain of Fire, but the only thing that I see is maybe fly here, try to hit both Inquisitors, but then I would be in range of the charge. Definitely not attacking. I could attack the Inquisitors, though. I think we shouldn't really take that much damage from the counter-attack, yep. Against the Black Dragons, the Inquisitors can't do anything. Let's slow down the horsemen after all. Because that gives me some freedom in the positioning. Okay, spread out for now. Wait. Is that a mistake? Because the horsemen are actually faster than the green dragons. I think it is a mistake. Yeah, let's get out of here. I can't afford to take a hit from the horseman next time. Okay, now we are definitely healing the red dragon, so may as well take the counterattack. They are... Everything except these guys is level 4. That was a nice crit. Jabbergosh 2 cells at once. I'm not sure how exactly this works. If he can attack over a tile, or if he has to attack a tile right next to him and it then also hits the unit that's behind. It's quite important here to know, because if he can't attack over an empty tile, then I would be able to use the trap. Should I risk it? Probably not. Let's just stay away. We'll just attack the demonesses. Play it safe. Heal the green dragons. That's nice. Okay, so they are both healed, more or less. You still need one turn to drop the slow. Where is the second chest? There. Nice, that's another crit. I think if I should fly away, again, trying to stay away from the knights. I think the demonesses at this point would be able to use their special ability again, and I still don't want that to happen, so I decided to get rid of them. Okay, so we picked up both chests. And if I remember correctly, there is nothing left to fight once we are done with this guy. At least not for now. So we may as well burn all of the rage. Excuse me. And we got the opportunity to end with flaming arrows, so why not? Good. Oh, Unhappy forgot his loyalty was the cause of his death. Why have you come here? I'm here to decide your fate. You are the Sultana of Dominion, and the people say that you must be held accountable for his crimes. Is she like a demon in disguise or something? Her eyes have like reddish tint. I don't know. It feels like there is a hint of red. I always knew that this day would come. This could not last forever. But first, please hear me out. Many believe that since I was once the Sultana, I lived a life of luxury and happiness. But it is not so. True, I confess I loved him even before he became king. The man and I fell in love while he was nothing more than a lowly palace advisor and a long-time friend to King Helmut. We were devoted to each other and planned to marry. Then he seemed to change overnight. Suddenly, he was no longer interested in me, becoming instead obsessed with courtly intrigue. He would embark on long, meandering rants, claiming that he was the true king of Verona and talking of an alliance with the orcs, but I did not fully understand what he was talking about. Then the coup was staged and my Dominion became king. He did invite me to join him as his queen, but I refused. I told him that he had changed beyond recognition and begged him not to harm the poor boy Frederick, Helmut's heir. Dominion was enraged by what he considered my lack of loyalty, and for the last few years we have not communicated. Now I no longer know what to think. I'm not sure if I even love him. He has changed so much due to paranoia and twisted scheming. Power has not made him happy. Suffices to say that I was far happier when Dominion was not obsessed with the crown. I have nothing left with which to bargain. You can, of course, take my children in exchange for my life, but this is all I have to offer. This is diamond given to me by Dominion. They say that none finer can be found in all of Tiana. It is yours, for I no longer need it. Okay. I'm pretty sure that what was she? Countess, Baroness, something like that. The one that we rescued from this hut and escorted to Frederick, the one that gave us this quest. She's gonna be pretty unhappy if we leave Maniet alive. But I don't know. I kind of like trust her. I don't think she really deserves to die. Your lies fill my ears with sweet poison, but I believe none of it. I will take your diamond, and you will take your deserved punishment. The other option is I sympathize with you. I will not punish you further. Forget about your unkind king. Find love in the arms of decent man. But you know what I said? About the hint of red in her eyes. Let's trust the instinct. Okay, we already have this one. Target, peacefulness. This is a little disappointing. Oh, and there's the diamond. 50,000 gold. I'm gonna finish this quest. Maybe that's gonna be the last thing that we do today. Finish this quest because, as I said, this is maybe not the main quest line, but it's adjacent to it. So I'm quite curious what's going to happen now. I'm a little bit nervous that after we tell her what Maya just told us, that executing her was too cruel or something like that, and she's gonna be pissed anyway. Yeah, we finished this quest. It's also only 850 experience, so may as well. Just to get it out of quest log. This is actually pretty good timing to return to the beer, because now I can go through all of the shops here. I don't think that this is the last time that we are on the beer. Okay, we have to talk to her. Finally, some justice restored, and the guilty have been justly punished. Okay, so she doesn't mind. Pray, do not pity this man yet. She shaped her own fate, I think, on behalf of all the citizens of Verona. Yeah, this is kind of how I feel, so let's see. No answer? Okay, well, that was... as I said, anticlimactic. Expected a lot more from that quest. No new items. But yeah, it definitely feels like this is a good place to make a cut. I can sell all of the extra scrolls that we currently have in the inventory here. Oh, by the way, we are definitely learning that. It's one of the spells that I wanted to buy, so we actually found it. It feels like such a waste learning Fireball for 3 crystals. But yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just learn everything. As long as we are not upgrading it, I think we should be able to afford it. Causes the target to inflict minimum damage. This could actually be useful from time to time. This, on the other hand, is so useless. At least for what, or for the way how we are playing. Oh, Necrocall is a quest item, so let's keep that one. Demon Portal. I have never tried something like a summoner build in this game. Does it work? Has anybody tried that? Because you have some some passive skills that boost your summoning strength. Let's call it summoning strength. But I've never tried. If you boost things like Demon Portal and Call of Nature to maximum, and I guess things like Phantom would count as well. It's technically a summon. You have Summon Phoenix, you have Book of Evil. All of that counts as a summon. Would it be possible to make it work? I'm not sure on impossible, but on lower difficulties that could be a fun way to play. You would need a ton of mana for every fight, though. How are we doing? Oh, still so over the cap. Yeah, and now this 33 out of 20. Why? Oh, I know why. We have these scrolls. I always forget about them. So we don't care about Call of Death. We don't care about Song of the Wind. I don't like Flaming Eyes because it's just 20% leadership for one fight. I'm gonna keep one, just in case. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. Not at all. We have access to all level 5 units, if I remember correctly. So we can drop all of these scrolls. Fortune Smile is really nice. Same for Depth of Thought. This one as well. Titan Armor is great. Ancient Knowledge. We can do without that one. So now we are at 17 out of 20, which means we can start buying scrolls again. Okay, pause. So what am I gonna do off camera? As I said, check all of the shops, look for spells that we don't have, and look for or buy basically every single artifact except for the really expensive ones. For example, here in the castle there was the ring for like 88,000. That's of course a little too much. Still can't afford it to just throw away 88,000 gold. But everything under like 15,000 I think I'm going to buy, and most of the more expensive stuff as well. There won't be too many items more expensive than 15,000 gold. We could do the disenchanting next time. Maybe I'll just disenchant like the level 1 stuff, the real garbage, and leave potentially more interesting items for the next episode. At the start, we could do some disenchanting, and I will go to Shatera and buy turn back time. that is one spell that I really want to get before the next episode. What are we gonna do next time? That's a good question. Because at this point, we are done with these four. We are basically done with Verona. All that's left there is there is still one random pack of units that still counts as invincible, and it's really strong. So I think I'm gonna leave that one. Maybe I'll leave until after the level 40 fight with Alanel, because that's a pack that is not going anywhere. It would give us a lot of experience. We don't really need that. That's a lot of experience we would get for not progressing anywhere. So I think I'll skip. And then there are only 2 fights in around and in the Dominions castle. So we are done with Verona. Oh, plus that there is the champion of Tiena guy, but that's something we're gonna do. It's gonna be one of the last fights that we do. So I think we go to Montero and try to figure out how do we get rid of Hagni and what's the other guy? Fungal or something like that? Like the two main bosses there, and just pray that we get Geyser as a reward for getting rid of them. And that sounds like a plan. Because I don't know what else to do. We could try to go to Dersu. All of the fighting on Elon is really nasty. I don't want to do that. Shatera is even worse than Elon, so it will have to be these four. We could maybe check the Nameless Island. Problem is that everything that we do on the Nameless Island gives so much experience. I don't want that. Well, I'll think about our options for the next episode a little bit more off camera. We are done for today, so I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.